Good evening, everyone. My name is Mariam Charara, and I have the profound honor of serving as the Executive Director of the Arab American Civil Rights League. It's not just a title, it's a calling. ACRL is the forefront of justice, advocacy, and truth-telling. We are the voice for the voiceless, the bridge between silence and justice. Tonight, I stand before you, not just as a director, but as a woman, a first-generation American, a daughter, and a community member who has carried the weight of this work deeply, sometimes silently. These past couple years have been the hardest of my life. I've had to sit across mothers pleading for help, read messages from American families whose loved ones are trapped in war zones, and wake up each day to the pain and trauma our community is enduring, from Gaza to Lebanon to the borders of our very own country. I've seen children shattered by violence, families broken apart, and human rights violated without consequence. And yet, even in our grief and exhaustion, we rise, we get up, we keep going, because our people deserve better, and someone has to fight for them. I personally traveled to Washington, D.C., knocking on the doors of our legislators, meeting with the members of Congress, and advocating face-to-face for our families torn apart, left behind, or silenced. We've carried their stories into the halls of power and demanded that our voices be heard, because silence is not an option, not when our people are suffering. Through that work, we helped over 65 United States citizens evacuate a war zone when their lives were hanging in the balance. We contacted the State Department, met with congressional officials, made the issue public, and fought relentlessly for their evacuation. It was a race against time, and we did not back down. That's what advocacy looks like, and that's what justice in action looks like. I want to take a moment to personally recognize a man whose vision, courage, and unshakable belief made all of that possible. Our chairman and founder, Nabi Hayad. Nabi, you are a trailblazer. You take on the cases no one else will. You challenge systems that others are too afraid to confront. You reminded me, and continue to remind me, that speaking truth to power is non-negotiable. That when injustice shows up, we don't run, we lean in, we show up, and we fight. Thank you for believing in this mission, and thank you for believing in me. What makes ACRL different is not just that we speak up, it's that we act. Whether it's supporting Sayda Mushra, a child brutally attacked and left in the major scars, or helping families connect with their congressional representative to save loved ones trapped in war zones, we are there. We fought for immigration relief, secured humanitarian pathways, held government officials and agencies accountable, and elevated cases that others tried to bury. But what many don't see, what doesn't make the news, is the pain behind the progress. The quiet moments, the courtroom handholds, the late night calls, the weight we carry when families break down and we're the only ones there to witness it. Our community knows there's more behind closed doors. We don't just advocate, we show up with our whole hearts. This work demands compassion and resilience, and we give it over and over again. And when it's time to take those stories public, we've shown up at courtrooms, at press conferences, and on the steps of the state capitals. We've stood with grieving families. We've taught people their rights, because your rights matter, and no one should ever be left wondering if they'll be treated with fairness in their own country. But the work is not done in isolation. It takes all of us, and that's what tonight's about: unity, purpose, and power. We are building a movement, one rooted in compassion, fueled by justice, and carried forward by our youth. They are watching. They are learning from us, and soon they will be the ones holding the mic, leading the charge, and changing the legacy. Let tonight be more than a celebration. Let it be a declaration that we will not stay silent, that we will not turn away, that we will use our voices, whether in person, online, by email, or a simple call. Because yes, even a single voice can shake the ground beneath injustice. ACRL is not just a civil rights organization. We are a lifeline, a force, and a movement. And I ask you tonight to continue standing with us, to uplift our mission, to never underestimate the impact of your presence, your support, and your voice. Thank you for believing in the ACRL. Thank you for standing on the side of justice, and thank you from the depths of my heart for being here tonight. We are just getting started.